812-883-5748. Or you can vote between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. on Tuesday, November the 5th. Either way, please be sure to exercise your right to vote. Vote on November the 5th and make a difference. Vote Republican for Washington County, Indiana, and our nation. This ad is paid and approved by the Washington County Republican Party.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're good at insurance. But not just any insurance. We're good at...
No.
Did you forget the parking brake? Yes, you forgot the parking brake. Insurance. When the forecast calls for cheese ball-sized hail insurance. Even shouldn't have parked under that tree. Insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Call your Washington County Farm Bureau agent, Jason Petmeyer, at 812-620-8923.
Hear every big play, every touchdown, and every win.
Giving chase. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Indiana.
All over Hoosier country. Catch Indiana University football all season long. The Hoosiers defend their turf against Nebraska. Join us live this Saturday. Our coverage begins at 11 a.m. right here on your home for Indiana Hoosiers football.
This is Becky White from WSLM, and I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Fall is in the air, and so are the incredible deals at John Jones Auto Group. As the leaves change colors, so should your ride. Drive off in style this season with our spectacular fall savings. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we've got a perfect match for your autumn adventures. Enjoy cozy comfort with heated seats. Get spectacular views of the fall leaves with a panoramic sunroof. Or take that trip with a brand new whip. Our friendly team at John Jones Auto Group is ready to help you find the perfect vehicle with financing options that fit your budget. So why wait? Swing by John Jones Auto Group today at one of our 4 convenient locations: Salem, Scottsburg, Greenville, or Corden, or visit us online at johnjonesautogroup.com to browse our full inventory. This fall, drive away with a deal that's as refreshing as the season. And remember, at John Jones Auto Group, you see so many because they pay so little.
Hear every big play, every touchdown, and every win.
Spins away from it. He's got it wide open for a touchdown.
Jump on the Boilermaker Special. Boiler up, Purdue fans. Purdue clashes with the Oregon Ducks. Join us live this Friday. Our coverage begins at 7 p.m. right here on your home for Purdue Boilermakers football.
Mayer rides the ultimate emotional roller coaster. I'm Kyle Rickey. That story next on NASCAR Hot Pass.
Looking for motorsports coverage you can't find anywhere else? Look no further than the Motor Racing Network's lineup of weekly podcasts. NASCAR news and interviews on NASCAR Live and NASCAR Live Wide Open. NASCAR Cup Series Insight on Crew Call. NASCAR Grassroots Racing News and Talk on NASCAR Coast to Coast. And Sprint Car Talk on Wing Nation. All these and more available on podcast platforms and MRN.com.
We're at the start-finish line.
William Byron on pole position. Green flag is out and we're racing.
We're in the turn.
Here to the inside comes Kyle Larson. He and Hamlin bump.
We're on pit road.
4 tires to the racing field. The base out from pit road is Denny Hamlin. Eric Jones goes off.
We are live from the track. The Motor Racing Network, your home for NASCAR racing. Don't miss a lap, pit stop, or side-by-side race for the win. Listen to all the play-by-play action on your local radio station at MRN or NASCAR.com.
Less than 2 weeks ago, Sam Mayer finished 16th at the Talladega Superspeedway before failing post-race tech, leading to a disqualification, leaving Mayer in an all-but-win situation this past week at the Charlotte Roval to keep his Xfinity Series championship hopes alive. Mayer was able to get that win with his junior motorsports team.
Yeah, it certainly was a roller coaster because everything that we kind of looked up and did the math for, it all led to just having to go out there and win. And we were like, well, we did it last year. we know how to do it, so we just got to go out there and do it again.
Mayer sits 5th in the Xfinity standings heading into the 8-driver round of the playoffs and Las Vegas this weekend. I'm Kyle Rickey. This is NASCAR Hot Pass on the Motor Racing Network.
Drew and Jonathan Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones.
Which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last 3 years with a discount on their homeowner's policy.
American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Contact Rodney Bruff, agent at Rodney S. Bruff Agency Incorporated at 812-277-1400 today.
Discount and savings amounts and eligibility will vary. Some restrictions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
Boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live right here in McDonald's in Salem, Indiana, where the ice cream machine is working, right? Yep, ice cream machine is working, so everybody get down here and get you an ice cream tonight. So, hey, tonight I've got a great show for you. We got 4 of the seniors left from Salem, Indiana, down here so the Salem Lions going to be talking to me tonight. Going to go over some strategies that they used last week, and hopefully go over some strategies this week that we can actually pass on to the West Washington coach, and you can use those. And everybody's like, yeah, we're going to do that. Yeah, liars. So, but we're going to start it off, and hey, tonight we've got the one and only Brady Briscoe. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, I'm doing good, buddy. So, hey, so the question is, what's your go-to meal when you come to McDonald's?
The 10-piece nugget.
Yep, you are 12 years old. Yep, that is exactly what everyone says whenever they say, oh, well, I've got to have the 12. And you are related to Alvin Mall, so that's kind of what he gets to. So let's talk a little bit about what you do on the field. So what position are you on the field?
All right. Well, I mainly play center.
Yeah.
So
very important position, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes. And who's behind you?
I think we have Lyric Neighbors behind me. He's a freshman. So, we got some subs, but it's really just me.
So you're snapping it to Adam.
Yep.
And 98.62% of the time you're snapping to him. So good. Okay, so as center, what is so important about that position?
Well, obviously the ball being transitioned to the quarterback. I mean, it happens every play. It has to happen for the play to start. And then just making sure nobody comes right there to the middle and kills my quarterback when he's trying to pass.
Yeah. So what you're saying is you're the most important position on the field. That's what you're saying.
Well, yeah.
Everybody here is agreeing that you're the most important position on the field.
It's not the quarterback.
It's not the quarterback. Quarterback. Anybody can do that job, right?
They don't.
It takes real talent to be able to snap the ball and to be able to get it back to the quarterback, especially if he's in shotgun formation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, always having somebody up your butt. I mean, that's a skill right there. Yeah. So, and I've known you forever. I mean, I've seen you. I saw you wrestle your first wrestling match, and it always cracks me up when I see you wrestle. Knowing you're playing football, even as a senior, I can tell you it's great to know that I have a group of seniors here that I've literally known and watched grow from about you guys were in 5th grade and Gavin was in 4th grade when 3rd and 4th grade whenever you guys all started. So to see that and to see the progression up here, you guys really are making me feel really old. Other than you guys being grown up and doing great and all have facial hair now and probably armpit hair, that's it's a whole different story now. So Brady, so football. Let's talk a little bit about last week's game.
Okay.
What was one of the in your opinion? What was one of the key moments in last week's game when you actually got on the field?
Key moments when I was on the field. We had a few long runs that really helped us out. I can't pinpoint any certain play, really. We just had a lot of good plays in a row. And we had penalties that kind of hurt. I mean, we had holding calls here and there.
Those refs. Zebras, I'm telling you. They just don't know what they're doing, do they? They need glasses. That's what they need. They need to go to Walmart, and they need to get some new glasses, just like all the other refs out there. So, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but, the O-line played pretty good that week. I really think so. Other than the holding calls, we just got to move our feet a little bit more. But I think we blocked pretty well. I mean, I don't think we had any sacks. We had maybe, I don't even know if we had any tackles for a loss, really, if any loss at all. Maybe a small loss here and there.
Right.
But
Now, did you get the sense that when you get these holding calls, do you know whose fault it is?
it's usually the tackles because they have the whole outside, really, on
Do you
some
kick
plays.
them in the hind end when they're done? I just got to know.
I mean, sometimes they yell at them when I'm really mad.
All right. So here's okay. So the first biggest question that that people want to know is what your go-to meal at McDonald's is. Number two, are you committed to a relationship?
Yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
So ladies, he's got a girlfriend. So if you're listening in France right now and you want to pick this boy up, you can't have him. Sorry, he's got a girlfriend. And okay, last question.
Okay.
What's your favorite vehicle to drive?
Oh, I've actually driven, or like a vehicle I want to drive.
Okay, well, let's go with both.
Okay. I mean, my favorite vehicle I've driven is probably my Jeep.
Yep. It's a stick too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to know this boy knows how to drive a stick, and that is a forgotten art. I guarantee there's probably two other people here that does not know how to drive that stick. So we're going to get to them here in a minute. So now let's talk about the car that you want to drive.
I mean, I think my dream car would be like a Corvette.
The Corvette.
Yeah.
Staying American made. I love it. I love it. That's great. So, all right, we're going to move on to the next contestant. So we got Mr. Deaton here. So how's it going, buddy?
Good. How are you?
So he's one of the, what is it? There's 3 Noahs on the team, or just there's 3 Noahs on the team,
and there's a coach named Noah.
And there's a coach. Oh my gosh! I mean, you all did build the ark. So I mean that's a great thing. So let's talk about Mr. Noah Deaton. So what position are you on the field?
I play fullback.
So you're running the ball every time. So you're basically taking the ball, and you're taking it from the middleman and taking the ball from him, and then you're running it. So you're basically you're like the end person when it comes to the ball. Because you think about it, he's snapping it, he's giving it to Adam, and then Adam's giving it to you. It's like, why don't we just skip Adam? You ever thought of that?
There is a play. There is a play.
There is a play.
I get a direct snap.
There you go. And it's all about misconception or misdirection with the wing T offense, right?
Yeah.
Good. So in last week's game, what was one of the key moments that you thought was the definition of that game?
I mean, we scored quite a few times, and I got a few good runs. My favorite moment was getting a touchdown myself.
Absolutely.
It felt great to get a touchdown on that new field for the first time.
Yeah. How's the field feel?
Oh, my gosh. It is amazing. Yeah, I can run so fast on it. It cuts. It just feels
because before you were actually dodging the mole holes. I know. That was bad, Yeah, I've been out there before actually filling in the mole holes as we're getting ready to play a game. So, I know what you mean. So you get a touchdown. And do you think that was one of the key moments when you knew that, hey, this game is actually going to be in our favor?
Actually, after our first touchdown, when Adam ran for I think around 60 yards maybe, or even longer, I think I knew we were going to win.
Yeah.
But I don't like the,
Hey, we're talking about the past. It's okay. We can talk about what happened, right?
But yeah, I was pretty confident in getting that victory.
Awesome, fantastic. So, okay, what's your go-to McDonald's meal?
Number 7, which is 2 cheeseburgers.
See, he's getting older, boys. This is what happens when you get older. You start going from chicken nuggets, and you start going to beef. You start eating some cheeseburgers. So, all right. So let's talk about this week's games. Have you guys been practicing? And this is kind of a question for all of you. Have you all been practicing toward the West Washington scheme, or is it just kind of the same thing as always? You guys just kind of have a same pattern every week.
We've adjusted.
Okay, all right, good.
We scout, defense, we adjust to their offense, and then we also scout their defense a little bit and see how they line up in the formations.
Right.
What will work the most.
Yeah. So, well, good. Well, so you kind of know what to expect. So that's actually a good thing. Now, so what everybody's want to know is, Mr. Deaton, do you have a girlfriend? Are you committed? He is committed, ladies and gentlemen. He has got a girlfriend. So one thing I didn't ask, I meant to actually ask Brady was, get up back in. So Brady, I got to know, and there's a lot of people actually want to know what. Since you guys are all seniors, another question is, what's your plans after high school?
For me, I'm going to college to major in chemical engineering.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Have you picked a school yet?
No, I'm in between MIT. I got to apply there still, and I've applied to Purdue and a few other schools already.
Yeah, Purdue's a really good school. Rose-Hulman, Trine, MIT. All really good schools. So yeah. Okay. Well, now we know what Brady Briscoe's going to do. So okay, Noah, what's the plan?
Probably to go to college, either Ivy Tech or IUS, somewhere cheap, and become a nurse practitioner.
Hey, that's a very, very good profession, yes. Yeah, so nurse practitioner. Okay, so, third question. What's the car you like to drive the most? That you have driven?
That I have driven, probably...
Brady's Jeep?
I think it was a 21 or 22 Camaro.
Ooh,
it was nice.
Yeah. I'm sure it was a V8, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, pretty fast car, yeah. So with you being a fullback, are you going to try to actually go to look for a scholarship for football, or?
I don't think it'll really work out that way, but it would be awesome.
So, and this is the kind of thing I want all of you to understand, that you can continue to play football. It just might not be in the direction you want to think you might be going. And the reason I say that is because, there's a lot of people that go to a D2 or D3 school and still play football as a walk-on, or, even going to what they call pay-for-play, which I don't like that term at all, but that's what they say. Like, a lot of people at Franklin, you're not getting actually a scholarship to go to school to play football, but you still get to play football. That's something I want all of you guys to understand, is just because if you want to continue this, and a lot of kids do, and a lot of kids don't. A lot of kids are like, hey, after high school, I'm done. I'm beat up. For instance, there's some guys up in Trine where Grayson goes, and they're the wrestling team. And he said he's sitting there in the cafeteria watching the wrestling team walk in, and they look like they have literally been beat up by a bull for 3 hours. They were coming in there bleeding. They're like, just walking, stumbling in, because they have been, working out, and it's so much more intense than what it is even in high school. And I know Andy. Andy's intense. So just to let you guys know, there is opportunities to still continue to do something after high school. Don't think this is it and over. So, okay, what's the car you want to drive?
A Camaro. That's the car I want to get.
It doesn't matter now. It's like having like a hit of the adrenaline of the. Yeah, I get it. I completely get it. Yeah. So, all right, now we're going on to the number. Well, I mean, how do we even number you guys? I mean, do we number, like, do we say, okay, Noah 1, or we just go by last names? All right, so we're going to Noah Lee. So, Noah. Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah, so what position are you on the field?
I'm an outside linebacker.
Outside linebacker. And what is some of the things that you do on the field in that position?
It's definitely a lot of reading the play. Something I've had to adjust to, especially since other people have gone hurt throughout the season, especially Noah Dalton, because that was a spot I got thrown into. Went from outside to inside and now back to outside.
Yeah.
You have to read your guards, fill gaps, make sure if it is passed, you get into your zone, and it's just, you kind of just have to read the offense and as a whole.
Yeah, so you're literally, cutting that corner to keep that the running back, fullback, the slot back, whatever, contained inside that area. Mm-hmm. So is that a position that you've really enjoyed?
Yeah.
That since you've been doing this in your football career?
Yeah, I've played it ever since Bub Abbott put me there in third grade.
I was there.
Yeah.
Yep. So when it comes to what you're wanting to do after high school, where are you at in the whole scheme of things?
I'm going to go to Butler University. And
already committed?
I'm going to be, hopefully.
Gotcha.
They said I'm probably going to be accepted. Okay. So
now what are you going to be studying? I forgot to ask Noah Deaton. I forgot to ask what you were going to study. Hang on a second. Let me. Nursing. That's right. You were going to be a nurse practitioner. Oh my gosh. Never mind. Sorry. I just cut you off. Never mind. wanting to be at Butler?
I want to get a business degree.
Business degree.
Yep.
So a lot of opportunity there within that field. So Butler's a big big football school. Also, it would be a big opportunity to actually be able to go and walk on that field. So
100%.
So yeah. So question number 2. Are you committed?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, 3 in a row have got girlfriends. So I'm telling you, these kids are not able to be taken by any women. So just to let you know, it's so. What's your go-to McDonald's meal?
Usually a McChicken or 10-piece nugget.
McChicken or 10-piece nugget. So it depends on what your age is at that particular moment in time. What did you get tonight?
I got nuggets tonight.
Oh, got nuggets. He's 11. Yeah, he's 11. He went back to his 11-year-old roots. So, because I remember when I was 11, I wanted some chicken nuggets, and that's what I would get is chicken nuggets. So question number 3: What's the best car you've ever driven?
My car.
And what is your car?
370Z.
370Z. Yeah. Yes. They are very quick cars. Now,
100%.
Is it an automatic or is it a stick?
It's an automatic. Before you say anything, my mom would not let me get a stick shift.
I know Laura.
I was begging her.
Yeah, I know Laura.
I was on my hands and knees begging.
Yeah.
She would not sign for it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going up to Indy, and she said it'd be better to have it automatic in a big city.
It kind of is. I kind of see her point there. Now, I can see this. I know with both the boys, they both drive the Jeep.
Yeah.
My Jeep. Well, actually, Tara's Jeep. But I've only let Grayson drive the Challenger. So, and I'm not going to let Gavin drive it because it's my car. No, no one's driving it. So, what's your dream car?
A 370Z.
370Z. Yeah. So we've got a Camaro and a 370Z, and we have a Corvette. So Brady, I'm kind of with you on the Corvette here. So, but I do have a Dodge Challenger 392. TA. No. Can't. You cannot drive it. So no. I tell you what, you can drive it if you can find the key. Yeah, he said deal. All right. Well, Noah. Hey, great talking to you. Great talking to you, Noah. Okay, now we're on to the. And I'm gonna tell you this next kid. I have seen him. He is the absolute most just craziest kid. I mean, I've never seen him stop moving. I don't even think he stops moving when he sleeps. I've seen him wrestle, and I don't think I've ever seen him get pinned because he literally does not stop moving. So Braxton Backus, everybody, right here, Braxton Backus. So how's it going, Braxton? Good. So what position are you on the field?
Middle linebacker.
Middle linebacker. So what is your key moment that you do on the football field?
You're going to have to put that.
Okay, let me change it. So what's your assigned job as middle linebacker?
I got to make the strength call, left, right. Got to read my guard.
And you're usually going through the line, aren't you? Yeah. And what's funny is he's small enough he can sneak through the line. I'm telling you.
They don't see me.
They don't see you, and he's so fast. Everybody, I mean, he's super fast. So yeah, and I've seen it, live and in person. So yeah. So what's your go-to McDonald's meal?
You're gonna call me crazy.
Oh, okay.
Listen, come here. You got 20-piece nugget, 2 double cheeseburgers plain, large fry, large Coke every Friday.
So I can tell you this for a fact. I've seen this kid eat. He is literally. Well, how tall are you?
5'6".
5'6", 78 pounds. I mean, he's not that small, but I mean, I'm telling you, he is a tiny kid, and he can eat some food. I've seen him eat food. I remember one time we made brisket, and I thought, this kid's not going to stop. He goes into a leg or something, and then he came to Grayson's graduation, and I thought, oh my Lord, this kid! I've never seen anybody eat so much. I mean, like go to a food eating contest and win. That's how much food this kid eats. So yeah. So I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it live and in person. Everybody, it's pretty spectacular. So got through the meal. So and I know the answer to this question. But are you committed?
Yeah, dude. Of course.
Oh my gosh, they're all engaged. Everybody, they're all getting ready to get married, and we're talking 3.5 kids on the way. Oh my Lord. So yeah. So
5-speed?
94 GT 5-speed. Well, we only got now. Noah, have you driven a 5-speed? Yeah, I was going to say because your dad's Jeep is a 5-speed, isn't it?
His old one, he traded it for a Chrysler that my brother drives. So yeah.
Yes. Now, Mr. Deaton. Now, have you driven the stick on the Camaro?
No.
No, but have you driven a stick?
Yes.
Yeah, he said yes. Yeah, Brady Briscoe, he's protesting. He is highly protesting here. So, okay, back to Braxton. So, Braxton, what are your plans after high school?
I'm between two decisions right now.
Okay.
I got 3 offers for wrestling right now, so I might take one.
Okay.
And then I have a job offer to be a diesel mechanic in March, even though I'm still in school. I'll be working. If I take it, I'll work at Coca-Cola in Louisville, making a little over 20 an hour. Or technically, I'll still be 17.
Yeah. I mean, that's awesome. That is exactly where you need to be. Is to have those those type of decisions. So that's awesome. So, what's the car that you want to drive?
There's 2.
Don't say my Dodge Challenger.
I don't want Dodge. I hate Dodge.
Okay, we're done with you.
No.
So what are we looking at?
There's 2. The first one, it's a 70s Ford Highboy with a 5-speed.
Okay. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
And then early 2000s, our Mustang New Edge with the Terminator.
Oh.
They scream.
He's getting specific on me, boys. He's getting specific.
Everything's manual.
That's right.
Only manual.
Oh, yeah. Well, and what's going to happen is when you get older, and when I say older, when you get to about 40, you're going to be like, no more sticks. I need an automatic in everything, because when you are in Chicago traffic and you're going first gear, half clutch, push clutch in, wait, okay, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Drove a semi, yeah, it was horrible. I was like, man, it'd be nice to have an automatic, and I don't have one, so, but, okay, so, this is a question for all of you. Are you getting ice cream after this?
Yep. Yeah. Yes.
Fantastic. And so, Braxton, what's your ice cream do?
Oreo McFlurry.
Oh, Oreo McFlurry. Noah Lee.
Probably some type of McFlurry.
Some type of. You got to be specific here.
Probably an Oreo as well.
I mean, imagine like I'm taking your order and I'm saying, "Hey, stupid, what do you want to eat?"
You probably eat it before I can get it.
I'll tell you, I know that's right. Well, I used to. Yes, you're 100% right. I have lost a long way. I've lost 74 pounds now.
Nice.
This May.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've lost a Braxton. Yeah, I've lost a Braxton.
Higher Braxton.
So what about you, Mr. Dalton? Or Mr. Deaton?
Oreo McFlurry.
Oreo. So we got 2 Oreos and you got a M&M, right?
The Oreo as well.
So all Oreo? Okay, Brady, you gotta change it up here.
I don't know. I'm thinking Oreo McFlurry or a vanilla milkshake.
Oh, changing it up a little bit.
Milkshake, actually, right now.
Wow. Well, I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, these 4 boys here, they are phenomenal kids, and I want to tell everybody that I'm really proud of them for what they've turned out to be, and look forward to see what they're going to do in the future, because I do keep an eye on you. I do keep, keep my ear to the grind, and I want you to know that I am very proud of you, and that as a coach, as a friend, as knowing all of your parents for as long as I have. Good job, boys, and I look forward to seeing what happens. So, hey, I tell you what, we're going to take a quick commercial break, get these boys out of here so they can get their ice cream, because you all see them, they're like withering away to nothing. So, we'll get some ice cream. We'll be right back.
19th and 20th as the Salem Speedway hosts its 36th annual Halloween 200. Tickets are on sale now at www.salemspeedway.com. Come out on Friday, October 18th with pits open at noon and practices for all divisions between 3 and 6 p.m., plus Halloween costume competition, trunk or treating on the front straightaway, and Bandolero racing, and all grandstand seating is free. Saturday, October 19th will feature the Crown Vics with the 11 to 15-year-olds, Salem Supercars, Crown Vics on the short track, figure 8, and the big track for the Spooky 200. General admission is $20 and chairback $25. Sunday, October 20th, the pits open at 8:30 a.m. and practices starting at 11 a.m. and racing at 1 p.m. Legends and Scrappers will be on the short track, as well as the nation's top street stock in the $40,000 purse Halloween 200. General admission is $20 and chairback $25. $25. It will be too scary to miss this event of the year at Salem Speedway. Get your tickets, limited edition Halloween 200 shirts, and more at SalemSpeedway.com. Salem Speedway, where the racing is so fast, it's already history.
Save the date for the Halloween Zoo Bash 2024, coming up at the Stevens Museum in Salem on Saturday, October the 26th from 5 to 6:15 p.m. Bring your kids to trick or treat and possibly make your way through the grounds of the John Hay Stand and visit the booths decorated by local businesses, civic groups, and organizations in the community. The event is free to the community and all ages are welcome. Bring your children in costume and stroll the museum grounds on Saturday, October the 26th from 5 to 6:15 p.m. If your business, church, or group would like to participate, call 812-620-7271 or email wslandradio@gmail.com for more information.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward Rehabilitation Program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hey, I am back, and I wanted to kind of go over a few things here. We did not have anybody come in from Pekin tonight, but I want to let everyone know that the record still is 1-7. Last week, they did go out and they played Scottsburg and got beat 51-7. I know that those kids that play on that Eastern team, they put a lot of heart and soul into what they've done, and I just want everyone to know that that I really feel for those kids when it comes to wins and losses, and I know that they've actually picked a sectional draw that is for Paoli, and that's a tough draw. Paoli is undefeated this year, and it's going to be a tough team to beat when they have a total of like 15 to 18 seniors on the field. So just want to let everybody know that if you are an Eastern parent, hey, go out there, enjoy your kids' games, because like I told these boys, it's going to come to an end, but there is also an opportunity where it could possibly go a little bit farther as well. So I want everyone to go out there and support those kids. So looks like they started the season out great at 21-6 against West Washington, actually beating West Washington that night, first game of the season, going up to Tell City and actually losing, or actually going down to Tell City losing 49-0, and then going over to Brownstown. Brownstown was just an absolute wrecking ball against everyone this year. So losing 62-0. So then they went over to Silver Creek. Silver Creek went ahead and took them over to 13-7, and Corden. They played Corden, and Corden actually took them 36-7, and North Harrison was 22-8. So then they played Salem at home and got beat 37-7, and I think continuously down through this entire schedule, and I know I go to say that we're in week 7. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, week 8 now, and it just seems like it was yesterday when I was saying, hey, let's can't wait till football starts, and here we are in week 8. So I tell you what, we're going to we kind of summed up their season, pretty quickly there. Have any questions, concerns? Give me a call, send me a text. I'll answer the best I can. I'm a lone duck here, so I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick commercial break. Come back with Coach Jeremy Lowry from West Washington, and we'll be back.
The fields of green have turned to gold. Drivers are sharing the road with Indiana's farmers as they work to harvest their crops. That's why Hoosier Ag Today, the Indiana State Department of Agriculture, and Keystone Cooperative are reminding motorists to be patient with large, slow-moving farm equipment and vehicles. Do your part and make safety a priority. Take precautions. Be alert, slow, and focused. Let's all get home safely this harvest season. A message from Hoosier Ag Today, ISDA, and Keystone Cooperative.
Congress is poised to pass a bill to keep AM radio in cars. But time is running out. 82 million Americans risk losing the news, sports, talk, traffic, and vital emergency information they rely on. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress to pass this bill now.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to STOP.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're good at insurance, but not just any insurance. We're good at...
No.
Did you forget the parking brake? Yes, you forgot the parking brake. Insurance. When the forecast calls for cheese ball fight hail, insurance. Even shouldn't have parked under that tree. Insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Despite overwhelming support from Democrats and Republicans, time is running out for Congress to pass the AM Radio for Every Vehicle Act, which will keep AM radio in cars. Text AM to 52886 and ask Congress to bring this bill to a vote now. AM radio is too important to let this moment pass us by.
The message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to STOP.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Drew and Johnson Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones, which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last...
Get your boys County Tire Recall. Big or small, they service all. They have the name brand tires, you know, to keep you cruising on down the road. They got tires for driving needs. They even got them for your farm machines. You can call them day or night. Du Bois County Tire does it right. Big or small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
See your Michelin dealer today for the Michelin Defender tire. It's the tire that delivers what you want. Outstanding safety, more miles and fuel efficiency, all backed by an 80,000-mile limited warranty. Don't sacrifice. Ask for the Michelin Defender tire today at your local Michelin dealer. Find the right Michelin tire and get the expert service you deserve at Du Bois County Tire and Supply in Jasper, Davis County Tire and Supply in Washington, and Knox County Tire and Supply in Vincent. See manufacturer's limited warranty book for details.
Big or small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back at McDonald's here in Salem, Indiana, where the ice cream is flowing. Those boys have went over and got them all the McFlurries. They're all waiting for. Looks like they also got Happy Meals too. Yeah, you know, they're young kids. Yep. And so, hey, we are. Oh, that's why. For some reason, Jeremy couldn't hear me. So, hey, we are here. We are. I got Jeremy Lowry, the head coach of the West Washington Senators, with me now. And how's it going, Coach?
Doing well.
Good. Good. So how's the week? How's the week?
Well, we finally got some cooler fall weather.
It is definitely football time, that's for sure.
Feels like football.
Yeah.
Football weather. Last 15 minutes of practice last night. We even got a little bit of rain, some little ice mixed in the rain.
Guapo. They call that guapo.
Yeah, I don't know what you call it. I call it a wintry mix. That's what it felt like. But no, it was good. You know, kids are fired up. It's a fun week. There's not a lot that you need to say to your players, to your coaches, to your equipment manager.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, everybody knows this is the county championship.
Absolutely. It's a fun week, and, you know, that's the key. You go out, you prepare well, you put the hay in the barn, and then you go out and have a blast on Friday night.
Now, one thing that I think is actually really cool that, you know, when I talk to you, that, you know, county championships, they're important and everything, but we're actually looking beyond that. We're looking at at what the next week is. Last week, we went over to Crawford County, which that was a lot of fun going over there and actually playing those kids. And what I did notice is last week, when I talked to you, you said you got control the controllables, and let the cards basically fall where they may. And I noticed that Crawford County actually played a little bit better than what I've seen them in the past.
Yeah, they've done a nice job in the fact that they have really they're trying to take the air out of the ball. They're trying to milk the play clock. Mm-hmm. They want to shorten the game. They want to take as much time off of the clock between each play as possible.
Yes.
Try to get a first down or two. Not force the ball down the field. All those things. Punt when you're supposed to punt. And they've definitely gotten better at that. It's allowed them to hold some scores down.
Right.
They've got some nice-looking big kids. They've got a larger roster than they've had in years. And so, I was happy with feel like their program is growing, and that makes everyone better.
Yes, it does.
You want to have competitive games on Friday night because that's your measuring stick. That tells you where you're at. You don't learn a whole lot about your team when you just go out and roll someone. So,
right.
So you want that competition, and I thought they did a very solid job last Friday as far as just managing the game better than I've seen them manage the game in recent years.
Right. Now, what's something that you noticed that we did really well on last Friday?
Well, they had a lot of size. I thought we held up very well at the point of attack. So what they were going to do is they were just going to try to bring as much big bodies at a point of attack as possible. And I thought our kids did a really good job of playing with hands and playing with technique and not allowing that to be a factor.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, I want to talk about some of the penalties, because some of the penalties, there was one penalty I have no clue what they even called.
Right.
And I'm going, well, what was it? And I think it was on us. And I'm going, no one can explain to me what it actually was. Even the other guys that was from Crawford County were like, we don't know what it was. so when you're on the sidelines and you see a penalty and you don't know what it is that something that kind of frustrates you? Or do you? I know you asked the referees what that penalty was.
Yeah. So football, so you've got someone that works your sideline.
Yeah.
Every sport's a little bit different in how it's officiated. The key to football is you got to build a relationship with that guy on your sideline.
Yes. Yeah.
Because that's just better for everyone.
Right.
That keeps you from getting super frustrated and hollering out on the field. Yeah. And then when you start doing that, then everyone gets a little on edge because they feel like you're not going through the proper chain of command, and the only way to talk to that person out there on the field is to raise your voice because they're a distance away.
Yes. Yeah.
So the key is working on that guy on your sideline, working through him, trying to build that communication and relationship early on in the game. So you've got some means of getting some clarification on things like you're talking about when they do come up.
Yeah.
Because it's not that simple as just holler out there and figure out what's going on.
Right.
If you work through that guy, they do a nice job. Most of them wear headsets anymore, so they can communicate back and forth.
I do notice that, yeah.
And you can get the information you need.
I would say they're calling the ISHA super office up in Indianapolis.
Not quite that technical, but yeah.
So this week's big week going into the county championship, and we're going over to Salem, and new turf, they're having some big, huge celebration over there. Something about they're going to be elephants, and I think it's going to be a circus. So no, they're going to have us over there. They're going to have I guess there's something about whoever actually designed the field and put the field in. They're going to be there. There's going to be a Colts thing. Does all that take away? Yeah, senior night. Does all that take away from what How do you prepare your kids for something like this?
Well, my opinion is that makes it more fun. A bigger atmosphere. That's what you look forward to. That's why you play the game. County rivals, senior night. Super neat thing this year. For the first time in a while, it's not on fall break.
Yeah.
So the crowd's always good, but I expect the crowd to be especially good with it not being on fall break, with it being senior night, with some of the festivities going on before the game. That's just exciting, man, and it's that's part of it. But at the end of the day, the ball kicks off.
Right.
And someone kicks, someone receives, and it starts, and you got to go execute.
Yeah.
And really all the rest of that stuff kind of just turns into a little extra fluff. At the end of the day, you got to go execute. And the team that's able to do that, that's the team that's going to have success.
Right.
It should be, the atmosphere is going to be fun, though. The kids enjoy that. I enjoy that. But at the end of the day, you've got two pretty evenly matched football teams that are going to go toe-to-toe, and there's going to be a lot of people there that are going to enjoy a really good football game, I believe.
Right, yeah. So one thing that I haven't talked about at all tonight, and I kind of wanted to wait to kind of get your opinion, or not really your opinion, but, your thoughts on this whole situation when it comes to what's going on with the young man at Corden. It's a horrible thing, and I don't even know as a parent and as a coach how I've literally all week I've almost been sick to my stomach every time I see it on here, every time I hear it on the radio. I see it on the TV. I know there's counselors out there that actually helps a lot of kids with this, and I don't even know this, this young man, but it's so close to home because it hits us because we're 45 minutes from Corden, and we are literally, it's in our football family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, our thoughts and prayers go out to Corden's football team and the Corden community, and it's a terrible thing, and it's one of those things that unfortunately there's no words to explain. It's just it's a senseless act, and you're left with a lot of whys. But everything I've read and people I've talked to, outstanding young man, high character, and sometimes God has a plan, and sometimes that plan we never understand, and sometimes that's taken the best of us, and he has a different plan than what everyone had in store, and like I said, just a lot of prayers. Couldn't imagine being his parents. Couldn't imagine being his coach. Very sad, and there's a lot of people that are doing a lot of praying, and like I said, certainly thoughts and prayers with the Corden community.
Yeah, and also to let everybody know, there are literally a ton of different ways you can actually help the family out when it comes to just sending that prayer out. Monetarily. I know Salem Crossings are doing some stuff. I know there's lots of things over in Corden going on, raffles and things like that. I know they need help just to get through. We take it for granted that we are, we go to a football game. We watch all these kids. It's like the four kids were here from Salem. I know them very well, and that's what has really kind of gotten me this week, is knowing all these kids that I know, and if something happened like that with one of those kids, it would be absolutely heartbreaking to me. And I don't even know this kid, and it's heartbreaking to me.
So yeah, absolutely. It just makes you hug those you care about a little bit tighter. Make sure you tell them you love them, and
yeah, absolutely.
Some things we just can't explain.
Yeah, absolutely. So, hey, I tell you what, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and as soon as I come back with Jeremy, we're going to talk to him about the sectional draws. We'll be right back.
One of my favorite things about playing high school sports is being a part of something bigger than myself.
I love being a part of a team and having a place where I belong. I'm Georgia Ferguson from East Central High School.
And I'm Jace Martin from North Harrison High School. The moments that often stand out most for student-athletes happen off the playing field.
It's the team dinners, bus rides, and the music in the locker room.
It's the camaraderie, shared experiences, and being with your friends.
That sense of community helps you develop pride in who you are and what you represent.
Playing high school sports is where the values of your team, school, and community are on display for everyone to see.
It's a chance to show the best of us and make memories that will last a lifetime.
I am IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Be a champion of high school sports and support these memorable moments by buying a ticket to your school's athletic events. This is forging friendships. This is building community. This is your IHSAA.
Got land? Want cash? Vital Farms is here to help. Become an egg farmer and we'll set you up with our best-in-class support team. Teach you egg farming our way and compensate you fairly for the eggs you produce. Call 844-494-VITAL today to learn how you can transform tree-filled or underutilized land into cash flow for your family. Again, our number is 844-494-VITAL or apply online at vitalfarms.com/farmers.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're good at insurance, but not just any insurance. We're good at...
No.
Did you forget the parking brake? Yes, you forgot the parking brake. Insurance. When the forecast calls for cheese ball size tail insurance. Even shouldn't have parked under that tree. Insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Okay, we are back, and hey, we're live here at McDonald's. Hey, so kind of want to get into this a little bit, Coach. On and you've done this for so long, you'll understand. How does the IHSAA pick the sectionals for the draw?
Well, it's a blind draw, and basically the sectionals are determined. First thing that happens is you get your enrollments. They class everybody into what class you're going to be in. Then after that, they will group each of those classifications, 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A, into sectionals. And then when it comes to what took place last weekend, they will have to draw. There is no seeding. It is a blind draw, and everyone in the state of Indiana makes the tournament, which guarantees you 10 games, and then a single elimination from there.
Sure. So when you say a blind draw, you mean basically they're putting those, so they're taking, in our case, it would be, 8 teams? They're taking those 8 teams in our sectional, which is, 47? I think last year we was in 48, which I don't know why that's different, but we were in 47 this year, and they just basically put those in a hat, and then they just draw them out and say, okay, this is that team, and this is the team they're playing.
Yeah, so they start drawing them out, basically ping-pongs, they pull them out, and they just start writing the bracket from top to bottom.
Yeah.
So first name out's first team in the bracket.
Sure.
Second name's out, second team in the bracket.
Right.
Go all the way down till they filled it.
Yeah. Okay, well, so that's even different than I thought it was going to be. So looking at our sectional, we'll be playing, South Decatur. Not to jump ahead to next week or anything, but looking at South Decatur, they're about the same record we do. A lot of those other teams that I noticed that's in this bracket, I really haven't had anything to do with whatsoever. So when you say they pull the ping pong balls out, do they just put those 8 in there, or how does that work? I mean,
yeah. So each sectional is drawn separately.
Okay, so
absolutely.
So how did we go from 48 to 47 this year. How does that work?
That's the whole reclassification. So once they determine who's all in our case, Class 1A, then they're going to come up with a geographical plan of the best way to place those teams in different sectionals.
Right.
And they'll accept proposals from different schools, lots of different ideas, but at the end of the day, there's a decision made on who goes where. That's probably, if people have probably the most gripes, is sometimes how that geographically gets cut up.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're like, well, this team's in this section, but this team's there. But at the end of the day, they try to keep the travel somewhat down, and they try to make those sectionals up. Interesting, being at West Washington, we're kind of a school that sometimes swings west, sometimes swings east.
Yeah.
You can swing every way. When I was the head coach of Paoli and coached at Paoli, it was the same way as well. You're kind of hanging out there.
Sure.
There's different ways you could go. You could go north, you could go east, you could go west. And every year you get that realignment, and everybody's waiting with suspense on how that pie is going to get cut up.
Yeah, because I was actually camping at Starve Hollow this weekend, so I was literally listening to it on the radio, and then that messed up on because I was coming back from the store, and so then I pulled it up on Facebook on Becky's page, on WSON page, and listened to it from there. Now,
see, we the previous alignment we kind of went west.
Yes,
and now of course we're going east.
Right. So with our draw, do you like the draw that we have this year compared to what we had last year?
I think we have a very favorable draw.
Yeah.
I like our draw. We're going to go on the road first game, which will guarantee us a second week game at home, as long as we take care of business. And you can't ask for a whole lot more than that. So yeah, we're excited about the draw. You don't want to get ahead of yourself, but we do like how that's all setting.
Right.
And now the deal is gaining as much momentum as you can to go into that tournament. So
right.
You got a well-needed win last week.
Yes.
Go out, take care of business this Friday night. Then you're able to go into the sectional with a ton of momentum.
Yes.
Get that first round win, then you get second round at home. Now you're stringing some things together, and that's the name of the game, is trying to build up momentum going into the tournament. And it's all about getting hot at the right time and trying to get your team to peak when it matters the most. And we've come to that time of year.
Yeah.
This is the time of year where you've been climbing that mountain, and there might have been a couple dips, but at the end of the day, as long as that trajectory's going up, it's all about momentum. It's all about getting hot. It's high school football. The most important 6 inches is between your ears, and getting those kids in the right mindset.
So it's kind of funny that we look at how the sectional is, and just let everybody know, it's like the way I always looked at it. It's like, okay, no matter what, you're in the sectional. So it's like you have 9 weeks. You have 9 weeks of pure, unadulterated practice, and then you're in the show.
That's what makes Indiana interesting, is everyone makes the tournament, and it's not seeded. So literally, it's about getting ready for this moment.
Yeah.
This moment that's going to be on us in 2 weeks, and everything is geared towards that. And we've always been a team that we feel like our true measure of success is how we do in the postseason.
Yeah.
And so everything we do is geared towards getting ready for that.
Right. Now, I'm going to ask this question, and I know how you're going to answer it, but I'm going to ask it.
Yeah.
So looking at the sectionals in this area, what's the most anticipated game besides ours? What's the most anticipated game within these sectionals?
Well, I'm going to keep it local so people can relate, because there's a lot of matchups all over the state, and there's a lot of teams I follow, from coaching in the South and coaching up north. So there's a lot of schools that I have my eye on and follow. I think the Week 1 matchup between Valley and Providence.
Yes.
I think that could be a special one. So that's one of many.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, my biggest concern is going to South Decatur and coming out with a win.
Now, so if we go up to South Decatur, this is weird to say go up to South Decatur, and if we win that game,
yes, sir.
When we win that game, what determines on where we go from there? Will we actually play at home, or will we be going to still traveling?
Yeah, so at the beginning it has to do with who had a home game, who had an away game.
Mm-hmm.
So that guarantees us a game at home. And then if you get to the point, a lot of times this happens in the final, if both teams have the same amount of away games, then whoever is lower, this alternates back and forth, in the bracket becomes the home team.
Gotcha. So whoever's on the bottom.
Yeah.
Whoever's on the bottom gets
and they've rotated that from year to year. I'm not sure if it's bottom or top.
Yeah.
But yes, that's how it works.
That's part of the ping
we
pong
try not
ball.
to get ahead of ourselves too much. We're going to South Decatur.
Yeah.
We need to take care of business, and we get a home game.
That's right. Hey, Coach, thank you so much for coming in and talking to me tonight. It's been an absolute joy to talk to you, as always.
Yeah, I hope everybody, it's it's going to be a fun atmosphere Friday night, and it's always exciting when our county teams get together. And I just really hope people come out, support both teams.
Yeah.
I think that'll happen, but if you don't have anything going on Friday night,
absolutely,
there's going to be one heck of a ball game going on just down the road.
Yes, and come out and support all these kids because they put their heart and soul into this.
We got a lot of great kids.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great kids at West Washington. There's a lot of great kids at Salem. There's a lot of great kids at Eastern, and for some of those kids, these Fridays are coming fast.
Yeah,
some of these seniors, they're coming fast. They don't got much left, so you get a chance, please come out and support them.
Yeah, because I remember just not too long ago I was saying, "Hey, Jeremy, it's here, it's here." And I was like, "Oh crap, it's almost done."
Yeah, and now it's starting to feel like the weather's changing, and it's exciting, and we're looking forward to it, and we just want to go out and play our best football.
Yeah, awesome. Hey, I'll tell you what, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward Rehabilitation Program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272. Save the date for the Halloween Blue Bath 2024, coming up at the Stevens Museum in Salem on Saturday, October the 26th from 5 to 6:15 p.m. Bring the kids to trick or treat and costumes make your way to the grounds of the John Hay Stand and visit the booths decorated by local businesses, civic groups, and organizations in the community. The event is free to the community and all ages are welcome. Bring your children in costume and stroll the museum grounds on Saturday, October the 26th from 5 to 6:15 p.m. If your business, church, or group would like to participate, call 812-620-7271 or email wslmradio@gmail.com for more information.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we are again live, and don't have too much longer here, but I just want to tell all the coaches and tell all the players, hey, thank you for coming in and actually talking to me this last 9 weeks, because it's awesome because we get to actually be more part of the football game than what a lot of people are, and I'm fortunate enough because I'm crazy stupid and in love with it that I get to talk to all these kids and I get to talk to all the the coaches and parents and things like that, and luckily they actually like to come in and talk to me too. So again, it's going to be a hard week. I know that especially for everyone over in Corden, keep them in your thoughts and prayers. And again, if you can help out in any way possible, help out. And I will be up in the booth on Friday night to announce the West Washington Salem game, and Brandon and Zach will be on the other side announcing the Salem West Washington game. So we will
will be announcing the same game, and of course, we'll also have Eli, and he's going to be announcing the Eastern game, and hopefully after this next week we can kind of settle down and get into sectionals, and let's see what our team's got. So, folks, it's been a great time doing this show, and it's also been a great time tonight. So, again, as always, God bless, and don't forget, come and get your ice cream at McDonald's because the machine's working great. We'll talk to y'all. I hope you tune in on Friday and listen to the game. God bless. Goodbye.
Hear every big play, every touchdown, and every win.
Giving chase. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Indiana.
All over Hoosier country. Catch Indiana University football all season long. The Hoosiers defend their turf against Nebraska. Join us live this Saturday. Our coverage begins at 11 a.m. right here on your home for Indiana Hoosiers football.
This is Becky White.